Wop, 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 wop.
Wop, wop, wop. That's how I was imitating the lobster.
Hello everyone. I have always had pretty vivid dreams, and after years and years of trying, it took a while, but I finally got to the stage where as soon as I woke up, if I could remember the plot of a dream, I would bullet point it so that I could remember it when I was in a more awake state. Because I would do that when I was in like a really sleepy state, just waking up, it wasn't as coherent when I read it later as I thought it was originally. The things that I thought were significant bullet points that I'd need to remember for the plot of the dream were not at all important. They're actually quite weird. I went about my life doing this as regularly as I could and laughing at them to myself. But then one time we went out to the pub together, and we know the exact date because it was...
Is the date that they went to Back to the Future
Day, which was the...
October 21st, 2015?
On October the 21st, 2015, I explained this to Beechy, and she was like, oh my God, get this. I do that too. So we started reading them and really quickly realised that it's almost like the same person wrote them. The weird sleepy voice that we both have in these bullet points is the exact same voice. It's really weird. And so today, I thought we would share with you some of the key points of many of our dreams.
I was punished by Apple for moving to Android. So iCloud deleted most of mine, which honestly is a travesty because... they were some of my best work.
Dream, 29th of the 9th, 2018. Car riding through forest. Dead people replaced. Lowry's mum, but felt like Jackie Tyler. My mum there too, loud on bottom floor. Went to birthday. Talked to people about mountain and distance. Called it Everest. Pointy trees. Kids jumping off cliff. Everyone left. I followed. Took my jumper off to keep dry. Wading through water. Catch up to party. Everyone's doing circus tricks on stilts? Drop phone in water. Didn't put the right till in. It's like...
Where's that come from?
What is it? So I didn't think it was important to clarify that suddenly I was in work and I hadn't put the right till in. It's just drop phone in water. Didn't put the right till in. Drop bag in water. Dad save it, but not dad. Hugging Lowry's mum, watching circus, and then that's it.
That one's so in-depth as well.
I know, that's one of the longer ones actually. It's got quite a lot of points on it.
What I like about that one, it all makes sense. Well, it doesn't make sense, but it all fits together apart from that one line where it's like, put the wrong till in.
And then we go back.
Where was the till?
Then we go back to location 1 for some reason. Yeah, that one was like surprisingly coherent. They get worse. This one is only 4 lines long. Dream, the 30th of the 9th, 2018. Brexit. All around a rectangle courtyard. Giving away tea. Came back and Roe was charging people. I remember that one as well, actually. It was like a really big, huge courtyard. More like around the perimeter of like a football pitch or something. Sure. We were like giving out tea in paper cups, and then I went away, and then I came back and Roe and you and maybe Shane were all charging people for the tea, and I freaked out about it because we were going to get in trouble. But I don't understand what Brexit has to do with it.
I mean, what year was it? 2018. Still quite fresh.
Yeah.
There was still hope.
Here we are. What you got?
This one is from this phone. I kind of remember the imagery of this dream because it was freaked me out a little bit, but we'll get to that. Outside set of stairs, but actually I've put swears. Me and James talking. James, that's a big cockroach.
Is it written like a script?
That one has just got James ... That's a big cockroach.
That's very good.
Looking hard to see them. Oh my God. Yeah, that is. Black lobster things. Tap on window, electricity. This is my favourite line. Wop, wop, wop. Wop, wop, wop.
I'm just imagining you, like, a lot of mine are typed with one eye open because my screen's too bright.
Wop, wop, wop. But that's, like, as I say, I remember some of the imagery, and in my head, that's the noise that I was making because I think I was imitating the lobster because it says wop, wop, wop. Moving side to side and doing claws. Which in my head was me going wop, wop, wop. That's how I was imitating the lobster. So I was going wop, wop, wop. But then the next line just says, they get angry.
The lobsters?
Yeah. turn into doll's head. The end.
Wop 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 wop.
Wop, 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 wop. Anne's claws.
Anne's. Okay. Dream. 11:18 a.m. In a team like the Doctors. Billy Piper or Kesha. Get trapped in government building. Get out twice by hiding in wardrobe and running. Need to get them out. Try organising flash mob on Arthur's seat. Like, now I'm in Edinburgh. Drive to tell people. Special magnetic field makes car battery die. Stranger helps jumpstart it. Buy 1,000 tickets to Cannon show. I'm remembering this one. Now it's coming back to me. I can feel the emotion of the dream again. It was like tense. It was like spy shit. It sounds like we're in Edinburgh. Because Arthur's seat, so maybe it's like the tattoo.
Yeah, they do love a cannon at the tattoo.
They love, the Scottish love a cannon. Buy 1,000 tickets to Cannon show. Wrong place. I am Kesha.
Aren't we all?
So earlier on, it was like in a team like the Doctors, Billy Piper or Kesha. Now I am Kesha. On motorbike, speeding down road. Bad press. Must have wanted to keep her foot down. Or maybe it was them. That's so ominous. Sorry, I've just watched another. Again, 4 lines long. Like a haiku.
I quite like the really little ones. I got so much out of this dream that I'll remember all of it on these 4 lines alone.
Dream. The 19th of the 10th, 18. 8:21 a.m. Jake Paul. Skateboard. Giant cheese grater. Rob.
Where is there any relation between those 4 things?
I don't know.
I have a short one that is 5 lines long.
Okay.
2 of those lines are 1 word. Couple kissing. Trees. Horse jumping over fence. Lion.
Is it a horse or is it a lion?
Don't know. And then it ends with someone sunbathing.
Aww.
Yeah.
I hope they're having a nice day.
Got a nice tan.
The couple aren't kissing trees though, are they? Those are 2 separate points.
No, those are 2 separate points for
Okay.
sure. Well, where is that set?
Did the horse turn into a lion?
I don't know.
Dream. The 4th of the 12th, 2018. 1:08 p.m. Working festival. Pulled pork stand. Evan recommends brie sandwiches. Mix with pulled pork stuff. Giant scale extric. 2 girls at pork stand. Eat sandwiches. Aaron there with his dad. When it streams with like a huge storyline, I'm like, I can see what it's seeing me. It's like, oh, I want to remember this one. But what did I think I was going to do with that narrative?
Maybe like that was a message to try it.
Maybe I'm destined to create a really good sandwich with pulled pork and brie. And like a
Maybe.
secret ingredient.
This one is, I can kind of see some of it. Not really. There's some parts where I'm like, okay. Set the stage on fire. Flat we stayed in Edinburgh landlord. Enrique Iglesias. And I don't know if that was me saying that he is or was Enrique Iglesias. It must be.
Let's assume that the landlord was Enrique Iglesias because that's more fun.
Bathroom leaking. Had to call ambulance because it was going to fall down. But I put Gonma.
Why'd you call an ambulance for that?
God knows. And then knocked down the entire building because 1 floor.
What's that mean?
I think that was me trying to be like, there was an issue on in the bathroom on one of the floors. Their response to that was to just knock down the entire building.
Gotcha. It doesn't say when this happened. Also, in my sleepy state, I've left the tick boxes on notes, so it looks like I'm going to tick off each of these things as they rehappen. I don't know. Hiding behind door 8 from zombie people. All round big table. Drawing the piggies. Drawing the piggies. Sneak off. Mr. Budget from Waterloo Road, which I believe is Mr. Budgeon from Waterloo Road. He pops up. Secret Burger King room. Oh, I didn't know what that meant, but I know what that means. The Burger King in town, in Cardiff, is like a listed building. So there's this really cool room in it that's like really fancy and old, but they're not allowed to change it. And you've got like this dirty Burger King with drunks going into it every night. And then just a really lovely, like a stately homeroom or something like that.
Yeah. This is one that I had to re-enter into my phone because I could never forget this because it's 3 lines long.
It changed you as a person.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, this one was like maybe 4 or 5 years ago when I worked in that bar. The first line is just, bar is perfectly cleaned.
Good job, mate.
And then it says, Lee throws Jack Daniels bottle. Lee was our old boss. Goes to sea to find performers.
Just the image of it. Did he go out to sea?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sailed out to find performers.
Does anyone want to get on this stage? In hotel room. Maggots on jacket. Russell T Davies. Chased by car. Climb over fence. Killing us. but no pain. Another short but sweet one. Lee hurt himself with Jack Daniels bottle. Hamsters dying in back of car.
That's my favourite. How did we both have dreams involving Lee and Jack Daniels?
I don't know. Dream, 13th of the 11th, 2018. 10:57 a.m. Motorways that swirled in the air. Plane exploded on landing in Saudi Arabia. Oxygen for me, not him. Building train tracks to get train home.
Who is him?
I don't know. Am I taking the oxygen and not giving it to him? Or was that only enough for me and not for him? Well, he's dead now, so.
Yeah, may he rest.
This one's not particularly interesting, but the first line of it is, I am Stefan.
Aren't we all?
Hiya, Steph.
Hiya, Steph.
That concludes Kim and Beechy's Let's Read Our Dreams session. Oh, what a catchy title. When we have a discussion about doing this, it reminds me more. Because I think most people remember their dreams to an extent every night. Everybody dreams every night. But I do think that I tend to wake up knowing that I've just had a really vivid dream and that I could record it quite often.
I wake up and there'll be somewhere I'll be like, I don't need to write this one down because there's absolutely no way I'm not going to remember that because it was so weird.
Yeah.
And then like a few hours later I'm like, oh, I should have wrote that down.
Yeah. There's like 4 stages to learning to do this. The first stage is 1 and 2. The second stage is waking up and being like, oh, I should write that down. Now I'll remember it. And you do that for 6 months. And then finally you get to the stage where you start going to write it. But I do have somewhere it says dream and then there's nothing there because I fall asleep again. And then the final 4th stage is actually knowing that you need to record it and being able to do it. Because I always fall straight back asleep.
Maybe I'll start voice recording them instead.
Oh, that would
my
be
little
good.
morning voice.
Yes. Hello, Coco. There's plenty more material in there. But
there's plenty more material in there.
Thank you for giving us that insight into your sleepy brain. If you guys do a similar thing, I'd be really interested to find out if maybe this is just like a universal format of speech that that everyone has when they try to record something.
Like, is it an us thing or is it an us thing?
An us thing, you know? Yeah. At a time when more than ever we need to be reminded that we're all connected. Let us know if you have any good dream bullet points. Thanks, Beechy.
You're welcome.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.